welcome to BVL Week 5 and 6 battles. Now, before we get started, I kind of mentioned this in the Discord. We had a few scheduling issues. Of course, a lot of you guys know, getting some of these matches done. One in particular, Jedi Jacob has had some difficulties in meeting his commitments with the last few battles, and so AJ has very kindly volunteered to take over in the meantime, just to kind of keep those battles going so that the other participants, still have ways to battle. Like, it wouldn't be fair to just give them wins because other people are, actually battling and risking losing to get those. So it wouldn't be fair to just give the people wins who have to face up against Jedi Jacob. At the same time, it wouldn't be fair to them to give them, ties, because then they miss any opportunity to rack up more wins or more points. So, AJ is doing a great thing and helping to make up for those battles. Also, I did announce this in the Discord, but just so it's on the record, next week was supposed to be week 7, and given the issues, because multiple people have had some issues, and we're going to be missing a few replays today, given some of those issues, week 7 has been pushed back another week. So next Monday, the 7th of October, is going to be a makeup stream. So for all those week 5 and week 6 matches, any of them that are missing, you have an extra week to get those done and turned in. And then the following week, Monday, the 14th, we'll do our week 7 match, which will be the last match of the main season. So I have a question. Was that off the whole time? Because I thought I clicked it. I'm gonna start over, because I did all that explaining again. Yeah, sometimes I've just forgotten to hit unmute, but I definitely clicked. It's only the last 20 seconds. Okay, so what did I say in the last 20 seconds? What was the last thing you heard me say before I cut out? So that's good. I don't have to restart and re-explain the whole thing. But I don't... Alright, so there's... Alright, AJ's over in voice chat. I'll join him in a moment. But... So what was the last thing you heard me say? I just want to make sure that if you guys missed anything important, that I repeat that for you guys. But basically, the summary is, we've had some scheduling issues. AJ substituting for one of our members who have had a hard time due to, life circumstances beyond his control. Heard that they had a week extra makeup, any missed matches. Yeah, that's basically the long and the short of it. I guess I might have said some other things, but basically, yeah. Instead of week 7 being next week, the 7th is going to be makeup matches for any missing week 5 and week 6 matches, because we have about, I think we have 2 missing from each week, because I think Frenzy was unable to, and there were, I haven't paid attention to all the ones missing, but we're missing a couple for each week. So next week will be the makeup for those, and then the following week, which is October 14th, that is going to be our week 7. And again, that is the last week of our main season before we get into playoffs, and we will be taking the top 4 from each conference into playoffs. So, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get into voice chat. Alright, voice chat, I am here. And we are... Hello. So, due to the fact that we have the 2 weeks together on this stream, the editing, there might be some live editing that has to go on with my layout as I switch around people's logos and everything. But we're gonna start with, our first match is actually AJ, the California Corviknights, versus the Sacramento Squirtle squads.
Oh, Frenzy isn't here to blame me, thank God. Alright,
Yeah, Frenzy is not here to give his breakdown of everybody's team. So we all can relax for 1 week.
Yep. Yeah, this was, after today, I'm just gonna forget that I'll say what I want to say after, otherwise spoilers.
Yeah.
But so yeah.
Well, go ahead and just, while I mark down who everybody brought, why don't we just hear what your rationale, what your thought process behind your team for this week was.
I'll just go down the line. Regirock was there to wall off the Uxie. I'm pretty sure I brought Assault Vest Regirock again. And it was there to wall off the Magmortar and Tornadus mostly. And I think there were a couple others, but I can't remember. Victini's there for essentially just Ferrothorn. Victini, Victini pretty much still exists for Ferrothorn, and I think I also brought it for Ninetales and Hitmonchan and stuff like that. And then Kyurem was there for the Tornadus and the Garchomp. And I'm pretty sure I scarfed Kyurem so I could just hit the Mons with other things like coverage moves. Swampert's there for Magmortar, maybe a little bit for Ferrothorn if any form of possibility needed. Not that I would keep it in. And a little bit of Garchomp. Also just can wall off some of his other threats like Magneton, Magmortar, Ninetales a little bit. Not too much though, but Skarm was there kind of just for utility rock setup. It's essentially what it was there for. And then Venusaur was literally only there for Seismitoad.
Alrighty. Well, let's see what went down. So we have our leads, Victini and Seismitoad. Hello, King. How you doing? So we got the U-turn and the knockoff. Also, well, the music is extra quiet right now anyway, but if you guys need to hear the music better, let me know. I always have that issue where it's like, it's so loud, sometimes I make it, when it's loud enough to be heard, I can't hear myself, and so I make it quiet, and then you can't hear the music hardly at all. So if you guys watching on stream, just let me know. So we got rocks and spikes on both sides of the field.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we got flinch hacks going on.
I don't remember why I brought Iron Head. I think I brought it just for the Ninetales.
That would make sense.
But yeah, I just ended up defogging everything away, and they knocked off my leftovers. Seismitoad was such a problem.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much Venusaur is the only thing that can destroy that thing.
Yeah. I don't know why I kept trying to set up hazards when I was just going to defog anyway.
Just a battle of willpower at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, he got you on the roost.
Yeah. I should have brought Whirlwind instead of Spikes.
Oh,
probably.
Yeah, that probably would have been better.
Yeah, this is the battle I was doing during my birthday.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. In my defense, there were two friends over at my house. We were also in a voice call with other friends that are not in the same area.
Uh-huh.
And we were just kind of chatting, hang out. I'm like, oh, I gotta do the battle. Goody. So I was doing the battle at the same time. I was dealing with, like, talking with 8 people.
Well, that's fun.
Yep. We got Pebbles, missed the Focus Blast. I don't know why I didn't just stand and go for Focus Blast. I guess he was afraid of not
Yeah.
killing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Getting him. and then this terrible switch in.
Well, I mean, I guess he wouldn't want to take a rock move from you, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. And Tornadus and Seismitoad were the biggest problems ever.
Yeah, I mean, Tornadus, well, I guess not to give anything away, but my first PGBL match, I had to fight a team with Tornadus, and I was looking at it, I'm like, oh man, this thing gets Regenerator. That's gonna be annoying.
Oh yeah, he was. And then he had Taunt, which...
Yeah.
Couldn't defog or...
And it's strong offensively, so just kind of an annoyance all around.
I don't know why Iron headed, because he had Ferrothorn. Now Skarmory is just kind of useless. And now the Skarmory's so low, I can't get rid of my hazard.
Yeah.
And now he just kind of destroys me.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I expected this to happen, though. It's Fathalpert.
Yeah, the hazard control is rough.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually did have enough HP to switch in, though.
I did, but...
But yeah, there wasn't really a great opportunity. You would have had to, like, go in on him doing Earthquake or something.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just sack off Regirock. I'll be back. I need a drink.
Alright. But yeah, it's hard to decide, like, when you have to sack something off and who should be sacked off, who's going to be more important in the end. Because sometimes the Pokemon that you think that you weren't going to need at the end is the one that you end up needing. And vice versa, the one that you spend all your time preserving turned out like, they couldn't do what I thought for me anyway, because I could never get the situation just right. I don't know, all I'm going to say is, having done my first PGBL match, I had fun. I had forgotten. Not that I'd forgotten, but I didn't have that feeling. Also, I have not been keeping track of KOs, like, because they just happened all at once. Oh, he went down to Seismitoad. That was one KO for Seismitoad. I didn't pay attention to Regirock, so... Regirock was hurt by spikes. I don't know, I'll go back and look at that in a second.
Alright.
Hello. I was just saying how I had fun being back in the PGBL again. Without giving anything away. Okay, so Spikes KO'd Pebbles, so that's one... Wait. That's one for Ferrothorn, and then the Seismitoad took out Skarmory.
Oh. Fathalpert has just messaged me. It's battle time, ladies and gentlemen.
Alrighty. Ooh, you got the freeze.
I get to relive my nightmare with a different team.
Well, that's fun. So wait, who else am I missing? Who else? Skarmory, Regirock, Swampert. I'm trying to remember when Swampert went down. I'm gonna have to rewatch this anyway, so...
Alright.
Did you get a double freeze?
Maybe. The game felt bad for me. Alright, I'm gonna mute and deafen to do this battle, and then I will return.
Okie doke, have fun. Alright, so yeah, it looks like the game was like detecting, AJ's having a bad time. Let's make this more interesting. And so indeed, tried to make it more interesting. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you guys know, I do my replays anyway. I replay the replay at least once. So we'll rewatch the KOs here. But we do have one. Where is Kyurem on here? Kyurem. We have one for Kyurem and one for Magmortar. And so what I'm still missing is who KO'd... I'm missing... Alright, Garchomp got one. I'm missing who KO'd Swampert, I think. Alright, so Victini has one and Garchomp has one. Man, where's a fairy when you need it? Right? Okay, and Garchomp getting that last KO. All right, so I do have to watch. I do have to watch again. Who took out? I think it's Swampert that I'm missing. But we do have a 4-0 in favor of the Sacramento Squirtle squad. So let's go ahead and I'll start updating that, and we'll watch again. Took a while for the KOs to start dropping though. So, all right, so this was a 4-0. And again, make sure you guys give a big thank you to AJ when you have the chance for helping fill in on some of these missing matches that we need. So, I mean, that's a lot to keep track of while also doing your own team, so definitely show some appreciation. Alright, so it's gonna take a while for the first KO to happen. I might, once the people start dropping, I might go into, go down to fast mode. Okay, so we have Seismitoad has one. Seismitoad took out the Skarmory. And so yeah, once Skarmory went down, it was a bad day for hazards. The only thing you could hope to do is put up hazards and hope that... Oh, so... And Regirock went down to spikes. Yeah, so that is one for Ferrothorn. So yeah, once Skarmory went down, it was unfortunate. AJ was in an unfortunate situation. The only thing probably could have hoped to do was maybe if he had some hazards, like get Swampert back out and set the oh yeah, kid, that was Tornadus. Is set up the Stealth Rocks, and then hope that, you know, you pressure him to, like... At that point, though, I think Fathalpert would have felt it worth keeping his own hazards up just so that AJ was bothered by the hazards. And that seemed like the right call there. That double freeze, though, let me tell you. I'm wondering why he swapped out. I don't know, because Kyurem was faster, I guess. I'm not sure. But, okay, so... We got that. We got one for Megmortar. And then we got one for Victini. We had the one for Kyurem from before. So then we have one for Garchomp. And then the second one also for Garchomp. That is, we'll put it back on hyper fast. Alright, so... Let me look through all this again. So, the California Corviknights are taking a -4, 1 KO for Victini, and 1 for Kyurem. They're at 2 and 3 right now with 0 points as the differential. And the current MVP with 7 KOs is Swampert. Victini is just a little behind with 5 KOs, gunning for that MVP position. I'm gonna tell you guys, you might be surprised who my MVP is after week 1 PGBL, but enough about that. I got it on the brain because I'm excited. I did my match 2 days ago. I'm still kind of excited to be back in it, and I'm already having a plan for next week. So you know, you guys know how it is. You guys who have been participating, you know the way it is. Anyway, Sacramento Squirtle squad +4. 1 KO for Tornadus, 1 for Seismitoad, 2 for Garchomp, 1 for Megmortar, 1 for Ferrothorn. The only one who did not get a KO on his team this week is Uxie. They're at 4 and 1 with an impressive 18-point differential for the season. And the current MVP at +6, I'm actually going to have to check this because there are quite a few. I believe it's still Alola Ninetales. He's got, Ferrothorn has 5 KOs, believe it or not. And Tornadus has 4. Garchomp has 4, but yeah, Alola Ninetales is still the MVP for this match. All right, you guys, that is our first match of week 5. We've still got a few to go. Even though some are missing, we still have more than a usual week. So we're gonna get going right away. And this next one is going to be whenever I announce it.